Okay, then let's start the class. In the last class, what we were studying was we were talking about the plasma membrane, right? As far as the structure of the plasma membrane is concerned, what are the points about plasma membrane that you remember? So, whenever we talk about a cell has a covering, and when we talk about a covering, either we are talking about the cell wall or we are talking about the plasma membrane. Talking about the cell wall, chief characteristic of a plant cell, and if you are talking about the plasma membrane, it is present in all the cells. This is something that we know. As far as how does the plasma membrane look like, what structure to kinukwa, various scientists from time to time they have proposed various models regarding its structure, and we will be studying 3 of them. And in the last class we have completed the first one, that is sandwich model. Tinta ami porhim, eta hol sandwich model, eta hol unit membrane model, aru eta ki fluid mosaic model. So, these are the 3, and as we have already discussed, now we know that it is only the fluid mosaic model that explains best the structure of the plasma membrane, because rest of the models jinkita ami discuss korim hekitat ki thakibo criticism, right, but drawbacks thakibo, and so they are not accepted. So, last aji heading koriba structure of the plasma membrane continuation. Okay. Okay. Don't write, please don't write, huh? Yeah, please. Okay, last class of juntu korisilo hetu okkoman revision korilo. Sandwich model to ba, it was also called as trilamellar model, no? According to the sandwich model, how does the plasma membrane look like, or it is made up of what? We know the plasma membrane is made up of K, phospholipid bilayer and certain types of proteins. As far as the thickness of the plasma membrane is concerned, thickness kiman asile? 75 angstrom, very good. So, we have drawn a diagram like this. Something like this, right? Tar upor ki akisilu? Ebilak ki asile? Proteins, right? Proteins or kiman asile measurement? 20, talking about this 35, very good, and talking about this 20, right? Why it was not accepted, and all this stuff we have already done. What is unique about this point is, so jimanta model nohok na, all the 3 models talks about what? It talks about the constituent of the plasma membrane. Any model, no, juntu model e porha, all the 3 models says that it is made up of phospholipid bilayer and certain types of proteins. In this diagram, we can see a layer of protein here and a layer of protein here. Since the phospholipid are embedded or are in between 2 protein layers, so it is called as sandwich, no? Sandwich to structure to kenuka asile, je we have protein, lipid, protein. So, this was the structure, right? Another point that you have to remember is, if you are talking about the proteins, this one and this one, these are similar or symmetrical proteins. That is the reason why I have drawn both of them same, right? Later in the models, what we will see that symmetrical proteins nathake, asymmetrical proteins hetake, right? As of now, asymmetrical nalage, ekhini to buji paiso ami last class of, right? So, we will go to the next one. Azilikha unit membrane model. And as we have said, what is very important from this portion? Obviously, the name of the scientist who has proposed the model, right? So, scientist gives them naam mone rakhiba. Sandwich model kune propose korisile? Daniel and Davison, right? Azilikha unit membrane model. Proposed by, notes to likhi lo. Proposed by Robertson. We have a term called as unit membrane. You need to know the meaning of unit membrane also. What is a unit membrane? Any membrane in which two phospholipid layers are present. যিকোনো এটা মেমব্ৰেনক আমি কি বুলি কম ইউনিট মেমব্ৰেন কেতিয়া কম যেতিয়া দুটা লেয়াৰ থাকিব কিহৰ ফসফোলিপিড লেয়াৰ ৰাইট এইবিলাক কি আছে ফসফোলিপিড ন So talking about the structure, the first was sandwich where it had key phospholipid and symmetrical proteins. Yate ki ase phospholipid and asymmetrical proteins. This is just a point that you have to remember, right? What was so unique about unit membrane? Robertson, according to him, what he said, plasma membrane or jiblak proteins thake, hiblak not the same, right? One is a mucoid protein, mucoprotein, and the other is a non-mucoid protein. Iman details nalage, kuntu protein ki ase teneke nalage, khali asymmetrical word to monot rakhiba. Next, obviously this was also rejected. Why was it rejected? Because it could not explain selectively permeability, selective permeability. If you remember permeable, hey, what to ami janu no? Permeable, semi-permeable, selectively permeable and impermeable. If you are talking about the membranes, we discuss about 4 types of membrane. So this model could not explain this nature of the membrane, why they are selectively permeable. A question to answer dibo para nai. Right? Hey karne a model to accept kora nai. And if you remember, sandwich model was also not accepted. What was the reason behind? It could not explain dash. Ki explain korana sile? Active transport. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah, it's active transport. If this is over, we'll go to the third one. I don't think any doubts or you have any doubts regarding this. Parim, no? Important word ki Robertson word 2 or asymmetrical protein. Bas. Next likha fluid mosaic model, FLUID. So again we'll write the notes first and then we'll explain. Is this part over? Is this over? Okay, okay. And what about the diagram? Diagram hoise? Oh, okay. Nicholson. लिखी लो Nicholson spelling to ভুল হৈছে NICOL So, out of the three structures or models, which one is most accepted? This one. What does this model tells us? It talks about the plasma membrane as a semi-fluid structure made up of what? Made up of phospholipid and proteins. As far as proteins are concerned, symmetrical proteins ne asymmetrical proteins? We will be using just two words, no? Either it is symmetrical proteins or it will be asymmetrical protein. In the first model, it was symmetrical. Second dot ki dekhilo asymmetrical. Yate ki? Are all the proteins same? If they were same, they would not have different names. So, beleg namere disu, so means what? They are asymmetrical. So, according to this, it is semi-fluidic in nature, made up of phospholipid and asymmetric protein, right. Next is, this line is also important, protein iceberg in the sea of lipids. What does it talk about? Hagor ekhonot jeneke borofor tukurabur floating hoi thake no? Thake na thake? Bahut thanda jegat ki hoy? এখন বৰফৰ টুকুৰাবোৰ কি কৰে ফ্লোট কৰি থাকে না থাকে so this is a line that talks about as if the plasma membrane is almost like a sea made up of what made up of lipids because the number of lipids is more as compared to the proteins and proteins bilakot in this lipid ki hoy thake float hoy thake so we have this line question keneke ahise directly this statement has been taken into consideration and the question that has been asked is this statement goes with dash model. It goes with what? Fluid mosaic model. So, fluid is something that we understand, solid nohoy, fluidic in nature. Mosaic, I think we have already explained, mosaic mane ki? Mosaic ki hoy? Mosaic floor, khunisan nai? Agote jeta marble nasile, tiles nasile ki korisile, mosaic korisile nai, floors bilak? What they used to do? They used to take up different stones, mix it with cement, color them up and then they used to make the floor. So, as a result, the structure of the floor looked like what? Variously colored, asymmetrical in nature. So, that is what is called as mosaic, right? And this mosaic has been used because of the different types of proteins that are present in the plasma membrane, right? Because it is asymmetrical. So, I think this is understood. Diagram is understood. We will write some more points. Just continue, okay, after the diagram likhiba. Likha, according to earlier models, according to old models, plasma membrane structure kenuka asile solid. According to the new model, ki hoy fluidic in nature. And about the proteins, uniformly distributed or non-uniformly distributed. So some points about the proteins. As we have seen in the diagram, different types of proteins, right? Some of them outside the membrane, some of them embedded within the membrane, and some are called as carrier proteins. So we are talking about those proteins that are completely outside the membrane, that's called as extrinsic. Concentration to monod rakhiba more or less 30%, and they can be easily removed. Just one example is important, that is spectrin. Question kya hai? Spectrin is an example of dash protein, is an example of extrinsic protein. Right? Okay. Concentration, short form what likhisu? 30%, more or less 30% in concentration. Talking about integral or intrinsic, as the name suggests, we are talking about those proteins that are within the membrane. So if something is within the membrane or inside the membrane, then obviously it will be very hard to remove. As far as extrinsic is concerned, what we have written is can be easily removed. Here you cannot be writing as such that they cannot be removed. They can be removed, but you cannot remove them easily, right? Next, concentration 70%. Next, out of the two examples that we have given, mainly the question has been asked about aquaporine. Have you heard the word porine? Kot poricilo? Biological classification. Okay, baru jedi nai porha, tetihale ami etia akko porhim. What is porine? A protein pore is called as porine. Right. So in the membrane we have certain pores, right? Aru he pores bilako ami ki boli kom? Protein pores. Aru he protein pores or naam ki porine. If the protein pore is meant only to transport water, that porine is called as aquaporine. Right? So pores bilake beleg bostu eta jegar pra antu jegale transport koribo. If it is specifically meant for transport of water, then it is called as what? Aquaporine. Aquaporine we will be talking about it in the chapter transport in plants. Tat ami bhalke porhim. Right. So etu example mon rakhim, etu example mon rakhim. So যদি লাগে what is a purine short form of a protein pore is called as a purine. Number 3 likha transmembrane protein or carrier protein, the third type of protein. So these are the informations that you have to study about the structure of the plasma membrane, right? Plasma membrane buli kole basic point ketama, structure buli kole main the scientist who has proposed, what was the unique point about each model and which is the most accepted model, right? Maximum question has been asked about fluid mosaic itself. So fluid mosaic to am bhalke porhim. Next likha we have to talk about certain modifications of plasma membrane. Modifications of plasma membrane boli kole one common example or the first example that we remember is something called as a mesosome. Remember the word mesosome? Prokaryotic cell ami jeta discuss korisilo mesosome jakisilu no. So mesosome or kam ki asile? Something yate. What was a mesosome? It was okay, the site for dash in case of a prokaryotic cell, site for respiration, site for ATP formation, because we know in case of eukaryotes ATP form kot hoy, mitochondria hoy, but is mitochondria present in case of a prokaryote? Obviously no, then ATP kot produce hobo, but respiration conduct kot koribo, it is always the mesosome, right? So what is mesosome? A modification of the plasma membrane. And where will you find the mesosome? In bacteria ba prokaryotes likha. they have different names. So, some points about the plasma membrane, we have certain structures that are formed by the plasma membrane, and the structures are mesosome, mesosome in case of bacteria, lamellosome, lomasome, etc. Next, plasma membrane, it forms the sheet of cilia and flagella. What we understand by this line, we are talking about the covering of cilia and flagella, right. Next is plasmodesmata. We have already understood and explained plasmodesmata. What is plasmodesmata? The connecting link between two cells. Which cells to be precise? Plant cells, right. Next, desmosomes, microvilli, etc. in case of animals. So, since plasmodesmata is present only in case of plants, such type of a structure should also be present in case of an animal cell also, right. We have certain things called junctions, right, but certain things like desmosomes, microvilli, ebilak kune form kore, plasma membrane kone form kore. Nothing in details. Out of this, maximum question has been asked about this only. Next, likhiba functions of the plasma membrane. What is the function of a plasma membrane? Ki hoy? Plasma membrane of function ki? The most common function, protection, right. Second, transport. So, we will be writing that. Is this over? Okay. लिखी लो. Okay. Transport of substances or transport of materials. When we talk about transport, ki bostu transport hoy? Minerals transport hoy along with water. When we talk about minerals, have you heard the words called as micronutrients and macronutrients? Kunisla niki? Micro and macronutrients, right? All the nutrients inside the plant cell that are transported has been categorized under two headings, micro and macro. Micro or macro difference ki? Eta plant cell or bhitor ki thakibo? Nutrients thakibo. Nutrients has been classified, or minerals thakibo. Minerals has been classified under two categories, micro and macro. And on what basis? Size. On the basis of size or on the basis of the amount that is present inside the cell? It is on the basis of the amount that is present inside the cell. Jedi kom ke ase, that is called as micro. Jedi basic ke ase, it is called as macro. So, you have a chapter called as mineral nutrition, and it is in that chapter we will be doing this in details, right. As of now, just to have an idea about micro and macro, যেদি কমকে আছে মাইক্ৰো যেদি বেছিকে আছে ম্যাক্ৰো আৰু হেইটো চ্যাপ্টাৰত we have to talk about the different examples of micro and macro and their deficiency symptoms, right? Those who have studied that chapter তাতে জানিব okay talking about transport no এখন chart লিখাছো প্লাজমা মেমব্রেনে কি করে ট্রান্সপোর্ট করে This transport of micromolecules has again been classified under two headings. What is the basic difference? Last class of koisilu niki ATP use hoise na nai no if extra ATP is used during the transport it is called as active if the transport occurs without the use of ATP that is called as passive. What is an example of a passive transport? Eta example question transport boli kole ki jano je we talk about movement of ions or molecules from one area to the other area, right? So either it could be active or it could be passive. Can you give me an example of a passive transport? Have you heard the words called as diffusion, osmosis, facilitated diffusion, etc.? So diffusion is an example, but what is diffusion? It is nothing but the movement of ions from high concentration to a lower concentration. So when we are talking about this movement, ATP lage ne na lage? Na lage. So obviously it will be an example of what? Passive movement. The best example that shows diffusion, but diffusion er eta example dia boli kole kuntu example monor pore? One example of a diffusion. But the most common example that we discuss or we study, burning of the incense stick. ধূপডাল জ্বলালে কি হয় গন্ধবিলাক এটা জায়গাৰ পৰা আনটো জায়গালৈ স্প্ৰেড হয় না হয় or you are talking about that perfume also, right? So these spreading of the molecules from the source is nothing but diffusion. So from an area of higher concentration to an area of lower concentration. So passive, we will not be discussing all those in details. Passive transport or example likha ba keneke hoy So if the transport is because of diffusion or facilitated diffusion or osmosis, these are considered as passive transport. Next we have to write something under this heading. Ekhine likhi lwa. Over. Okay. Now talking about transport of macromolecules, this process could also be called as bulk transport. Have you heard the word called as bulk transport? B-U-L-K. Bulk or English meaning ki? বহুত বেছিকৈ যদি ট্ৰান্সপৰ্ট হয় ইনচাইড দ্য প্লান্ট চেল অৰ ইনচাইড দ্য চেল ইট ইজ সামথিং লাইক দিছ দ্যাট সামটাইমছ ইউ উইল সি দ্যাট ওৱান মলিকিউল গোজ এট আ টাইম এটা মলিকিউলহে মেমব্ৰেইনখন ক্ৰছ কৰিছে আৰু কেতিয়াবা এনেকুৱা হয় যে বহুত মেমব্ৰেইনছ একেলগে ক্ৰছ কৰিছে ইফ ইউ আৰ টকিং এবাউট আই মিন বাল্ক মুভমেণ্ট অৰ ইফ ইউ আৰ টকিং এবাউট সামথিং দ্যাট এণ্টাৰ্ছ ইনচাইড দ্য চেল ইন আ হিউজ এমাউণ্ট that is what is called as bulk movement. We have a proper word for that and the word is translocation. Transport in plants যদি পঢ়িছা তেতিয়াহ'লে ট্ৰান্সলোকেশ্যন ৱৰ্ড এটা আছে ৰাইট চ' প্লান্ট চেলছবিলাকৰ ভিতৰত কি হয় ট্ৰান্সলোকেশ্যন বুলি এটা প্ৰচেছ হয় what is translocation? Movement of molecules or ions in a huge amount. So whenever we talk about translocation we use a word called as bulk movement. Now coming to this transport of macromolecules বিলাক কেনেকৈ হয় in bulk. So we can also use the word called as bulk movement right or bulk transport. মই এইখিনি মুছি দিওঁ তোমালোকে ইয়াৰ পৰা কণ্টিনিউ কৰিবা So we hear certain words endocytosis, exocytosis. Endocytosis, something that goes inside the cell. If something comes out of the cell, the process is called as exocytosis. Similarly, if the cell takes in solid substances, that is called as cell eating or it is called as phagocytosis. If the solid takes in liquid substance, it is called as penocytosis or cell drinking. And as far as the release of materials is concerned, that is called as cell vomiting. So this was all about the transport. Penocytosis, phagocytosis, penocytosis, এই words কেইটা জানিব লাগিব exocytosis, endocytosis. Is it over? Okay. Please tell me okay when it's over. Next কেইটামান points লিখিম, points বুলি heading কৰিবা. There's no point of waiting. It's done. Okay. So, two types of movement, one is called as transition movement. প্ৰথমতে লিখি লোৱা তাৰপিছত ওলাই দিম। Right. So, a question has been asked about a particular type of movement that is called as flip-flop movement. Transition movement over questions aha nai etia leke, thik ase. So, flip-flop movement question to keneke ahe. First, so you have to know the definition what is flip-flop movement. Second, the question that is asked is in the plasma membrane, flip-flop movement is seen in case of lipids ne proteins, because we know the plasma membrane is made up of ki lipids or proteins. So, dutai to bostu thakibo. So, ei dutar bhitorot flip-flop kune koribo. It is only the lipids that undergo flip-flop. So, that is one statement that you have to remember. As far as what is the this two movement, no? If since we have talked about a structure like this, right? Eblak ki hoy, nothing but phospholipids, right? So, phospholipids bilake ki kore, they are not static. It's not like this that they will remain here forever and ever, right? If suppose they change the position, etu yale ahile, etu yale gol, right? Within the same layer, tetahole tak ami ki korom? Transition. If suppose this phospholipid exchanges itself with this one within two different layers, tetahole tak ami ki boli kom? Flip-flop. Are the two statements clear? Statement kita buji paisu? So, what is flip-flop? Definition for him, and who shows flip-flop? Only lipids, only proteins, both lipids, proteins, etc., etc. It is shown only by the lipids. So, that is the first point. Second point, likh him. So, you have two words, cholesterol or hopanoid. These are called as membrane stabilizer, right? Membrane kon stable kori rakhibo lagibo. So, membrane stabilizer in case of a eukaryote, membrane stabilizer in case of a prokaryote. And which membrane are we talking about? Obviously, the plasma membrane, right? So, this was all the information about the next layer, that was plasma membrane. We have started the class by discussing cell wall in details. Next time ki koriso plasma membrane. What next? We have to write something about the cytoplasm, and then we have to go on explaining the various cell organelles present inside the cell, right? Eta organelle details or পঢ়িব লাগিব. So, এখানে যদি হল cytoplasm heading কৰিবাচোন. No. The protein, right, that stabilizes the plasma membrane, that keeps the plasma membrane in a proper condition. That is a special type of a protein that is called as cholesterol, and this cholesterol is present only in the plasma membrane of eukaryotes. Whereas in case of prokaryotes, cholesterol is absent, beleg thake, that is called as hopanoids, right. Okay, next heading kora cytoplasm. What is cytoplasm? Cytoplasm ki hoy? Heard this word, obviously you have heard this word cytoplasm boli kole, how will you define cytoplasm? Matrix of the cell. Protoplasm? Protoplasm, okay. Ekei hoi jabo, hoine? So, why am I asking this question? Because we have already discussed our chart which gives us the meaning of protoplasm, protoplast and cytoplasm, right. In the first class itself, we have talked about something called as cytoplasm, protoplasm, cytoplast, cytosol, etc., etc. So, if I say a word called as cytoplasm, ki boli define koriba? A cell without dash, dash and dash. Nucleus. A cell without the cell wall, plasma membrane and the nucleus, the content is called as cytoplasm, right. Out of this words, cytosol is something that we have already discussed, right? What is cytosol? The cytoplasm. Cytosol keneke define koriba? Cytoplasm without the cell organelles and cell inclusion is called as cytosol. Cell inclusion ki asile? The dead remain is called as cell inclusions. So this is all about cytoplasm. So as we have already studied, a cell contains 3 parts to be precise, the covering, the cytoplasm and the nucleus, right. So covering portion we have already discussed, cytoplasm to some extent we have discussed. The next part is we have to talk about the different cell organelles. So heading koriba cell organelles. In the chart that we have already discussed, I think you all remember whenever we talk about organelles, we use 2 terms, membranous and non-membranous, right. There are certain organelles that has a membrane and certain organelles that does not have a membrane. One example of a non-membranous cell organelle, ribosomes, that's the best example that we talk about. Yeah, very good. And if you are talking about membranous, again what we know, it could be either be a single membrane or it could be a double membrane structure. One example of a double membrane structure, mitochondria, and another could be chloroplast, right. So now what we know is, after this we have to talk about the organelles. When we are going to study about the organelles, the first point to be remembered is, out of all the organelles that is present inside the cell, some of the organelles always work in a coordinated manner. So what we understand by the word coordinated manner? Kisuman organelles, cell tur bhitor jimankhini organelles ase, kisumane independently kam kore aru kisumane itur logot itu link hoi pelai kam kore, right. It's dependent on one the next, etc., etc. If they work in a coordinated manner, tumar logot moi link hoi asu, mur logot beleg link hoi ase, তেতিয়া হলে এটুক আমি কি বুলি কম, মেইনটেইনিং আ কোঅৰ্ডিনেশ্যন, ৰাইট. যদি সেল অৰ্গেনেলিজ বিলাকে এনেকে ইটোৰ লগত হিটু কাম কৰি ফাংচন কৰে, ন, উই হ্যাভ আ পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ টাৰ্ম ফৰ দিজ অৰ্গেনেলিজ এণ্ড what they form is something called as the endomembrane system, right. So যিমানবোৰ অৰ্গেনেলিজ আছে, কিছুমান অৰ্গেনেলিজে একেলগে কাম কৰিব, হে একেলগে কাম কৰিলে তাহাঁতৰ সিস্টেমটোক আমি কি কম, এন্ডোমেমব্ৰেন সিস্টেম. সো এটা সেলত যিমান বিলাক অৰ্গেনেলিজ আছে, ঠিক আছে, নিউক্লিয়াছ আছে, মাইটোকন্ড্ৰিয়া আছে, ক্লোৰোপ্লাস্ট আছে, রাইবোজোমস আছে, এটসেট্ৰা এটসেট্ৰা, গলগি বডিজ আছে, ভেকিউলস আছে, ৰাইট. আউট অফ দিস কিছুমান ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্ট, কিছুমান লিংকড, যোনবিলাক লিংকড হয় তাহাঁতে কি ফৰ্ম কৰে, এন্ডোমেমব্ৰেন সিস্টেম ফৰ্ম কৰে. সো কোৱেশ্চন আহে, হোৱাট ইজ দ্য এন্ডোমেমব্ৰেন সিস্টেম এণ্ড হোৱাট ইজ কনসিষ্ট অফ. এন্ডোমেমব্ৰেন সিস্টেমত কোনগিটা অৰ্গেনেলিজ প্ৰেজেন্ট থাকে বা কোনে ইটোৰ লগত ইটো লিংক কৰি পেলাই কাম কৰে, ৰাইট. সো এন্ডোমেমব্ৰেন সিস্টেমছত কি কি থাকিব, এন্ডোপ্লাজমিক ৰেটিকুলাম, গলগি বডিজ, লাইসোসোমস এণ্ড ভেকিউলস, right. So all these organs will work in a coordinated manner, and so they fall under the heading called as, or the system called as, endomembrane system. So heading koriba endomembrane system. তাহলে ফার্স্ট আমি একটা লাইন লিখি লওঁ. So question ahe endomembrane system ot ki present ki absent, right? Whenever we talk about endomembrane system, we are concerned with certain types of organelles. Kun bilak organelles? Membrane bound organelles. We are not talking about the non-membranous organelles. So obviously ribosomes are not a part of the endomembrane system, right? So okol membrane bound khini jodi ami consider koru tar bhitor ki hobo keta mane ekeloge kam kore, and this is what they form the endomembrane, and this too, or these three to be precise, does not belong to endomembrane system, right? Talking about chloroplast, mitochondria, we have an idea. Peroxisome is something new to you. Ami pisot porhim peroxisome, right? Smaller cell organelles. It is not always like this that only the bigger organelles are present inside the cell. Horu membrane bound organelles pai jeneke peroxisome, spherosome, etc., etc. I mean, as we proceed in the chapter, we will be talking about all those, right? Okay. So if this is over, heading koriba endoplasmic reticulum. Protekto structure details or poribo laibo. Whenever we talk about these organelles, you should have an idea about their location also. Eta cellot endomembrane system boli kole, but if you talk about endoplasmic reticulum, where exactly will you find it, right? Just to have a rough idea, if you are talking about a cell, either a plant cell or an animal cell, especially we are talking about the animal cell over here, yate ki thakibo, obviously the center portion would be occupied by ki? Nucleus, and from the nucleus, I think you have seen a structure like this, right? So this is what is called as endoplasmic reticulum. Next to endoplasmic reticulum, you have a C-shaped structure. Golgi bodies, right? Golgi bodies bilakor pora ki form koribo, lysosomes bilak form koribo, vesicles bilak form koribo, vacuoles bilak form koribo, right? We will have certain vacuoles. So to have a rough idea, this is what the structure look like. As far as ER and Golgi body is concerned, tahate ekdom almost equal or in the same position, right? Next, talking about the number of ER that is present in a cell, endoplasmic reticulum keta thakibo. In the diagram, what we have drawn is just one, right? But not necessarily they will have just one. Depending on the requirement of the cell, the number of organelles might differ, right? Next, talking about the nucleus, if you just want to be more precise, we know the nucleus is a double membrane cell structure, right? So tell endoplasmic reticulum corpora originate koriba from the outer membrane, right? Okay. Next, talking about endoplasmic reticulum, some of the points to be remembered is, first, it is called as the highway of a cell. Why is it called as highway? Because it transports something from one place to the other, right? It takes something from the nucleus and give it to the cell, right? Nucleus opra kiba kibi bostu loi goi pele gotei cell to ba plasma membrane ok di dibo. So it is called as the highway of the cell. Next important point about endoplasmic reticulum is membrane bound ne non-membranous, obviously membrane bound. Single membrane, double membrane, single membrane. Whenever we talk about a membrane bound structure, diagram to obviously ami saboi laibo, diagram is something. Next is types of ER, two types of ER, RER, SER, right? In the endoplasmic reticulum, enuka dhoroner kisman structure ki thakibo. If you are talking about these flat structures, they have a proper term for that. They are called as cisternae. As we go, we will be talking about it. Kisuman cisternae ki thakibo. You will see the presence of ribosomes attached to it, and so that would be called as ki RER. Arjuntut nai, tak ami ki buli kom? SER buli kom. Now, if ribosomes are attached, then obviously we know the function also. Ribosomes thakile ki function koribo? Proteins. So main function ki hobo? Tahate protein synthesis koribo. As far as SER is concerned, lipids are sterols, right? So from examination point of view, maximum question kihor opor ahe? The basic difference between SER and RER. Next point is RER originates from, SER originates from. You have to be precise which area of the cell or RER or SER develop koribo. We will be studying about all this. But the most important point is highway of a cell. Second, attached to the nucleus. Third, RER produces proteins, SER produces lipids and fats or steroids. Right. Steroid, sterol, these are the words that you hear. Have you heard the word called as steroid? Steroid ki bostu? Manor bemar hole as a medicine steroid diye no? Steroid ki hoy? We know it's not good. Steroid bhal jano? No. Steroid ki hoy? Man-made কি বুলি কম man-made alternative for a hormone. আমাৰ বডিটোত হৰমোন নাই কিন্তু আমি man-made আমি হৰমোনটো বনাই পেলাই বডিটোত দি দিছো. That is called as a steroid. Okay? Artificial hormone, yeah. Okay, chalo. So endoplasmic reticulum likha discovered by a scientist called as Porter, Porter. Okay, another point before writing the notes is, as we already know, if you are talking about ER, the most important function is obviously production of the proteins. The next point is, what happens to the proteins that are produced by ER? Eta cell ase, cell to bhitor nucleus ase, nucleus to endoplasmic reticulum ase, tate RER ase, tahate ki synthesize koribo certain types of proteins, right? A proteins kini ki hobo? What will happen to the proteins? We have to talk about two things. Either they will stay inside the cell or they will move out from the cell, right? Kisuman proteins ki koribo cell to bhitor thaki jabo. Kisuman proteins, you have another cell here, so they will be moving out. So ekhini bostu ami poribo laibo. যেনেকৈ কিছুমান ৱৰ্ডছ ন হাইৱে অফ দ্য চেল ব্ৰেইন অফ দ্য চেল কিচেন অফ দ্য চেল এটচেট্ৰা এটচেট্ৰা চ' ইট ইজ কল্ড এজ দ্য হাইৱে অফ দ্য চেল After endoplasmic reticulum, we will be studying about Golgi bodies, and we have to talk about the parts of a Golgi body also, or it is composed of what. So, you have to know that endoplasmic reticulum or tinta part thake ba tinta structure thake, Golgi bodies or sarita structure thake. As far as the first three parts are concerned, that is cisternae, vesicles and tubules. Ekhini bostu cisternae, vesicles, these are something that you will see also in case of Golgi bodies, right. So, cisternae ki hoy nothing but a flat structure that is seen both in case of endoplasmic reticulum and also in case of Golgi bodies. But Golgi bodies are keta structure thake, sarita, endoplasmic reticulum or keta thake, tinta, right. And just looking at the names, we have an idea. So, sac-like structures, flat structures, these are called as cisternae. Tube-like structures, they are called as tubules, and round spherical structures are called as vesicles. So, next is we will draw a chart talking about these 3 points. So, chart kora, tinta point kora. Is this over? Okay, so talking about the three parts or three structures of endoplasmic reticulum, the flat sac-like structure that is called a cisternae, tube-like tubules and round structures, vesicles, right. Cisternae, more cisternae in cells involved in protein synthesis, more tubule-like structure in case of cells that is involved in lipid and sterol synthesis. Coming to the second point, cisternae, if you are talking about the cisternae of SER, if you are talking about the cisternae of RER, we know that cisternae bilakot ki thakibo, ribosomes thakibo. So, this cisternae will have attached ribosomes. Talking about ribosomes, I think you remember the structure of a ribosome. Okman idea ase na, how does a ribosome look like? A ribosome is something that is a globular structure and it is made up of two parts, no? At a larger part and a smaller part. So, cisternae, if you are talking about this as endoplasmic reticulum, no? Tate jodi ribosomes bilak lagi thakibo lage, ribosomes we know it is something like this. Not exactly in a you have a smaller unit and you have a larger unit. So, cisternae bilak kuntu part of lagi thakibo, smaller unit ne larger unit, right. So, cisternae bur ki hobo, it will attach to the larger of the ribosomes, something like this. And next you have to talk about the proteins who helps in sticking together. So, ribofourin 1 and ribofourin 2, with the help of these cisternae bilak ribosome logot stick hoi thakibo, who helps in sticking. So, this is something that is important, and the word large. As far as tubules and the vesicles are concerned, they are free from ribosomes. Ekintu buzi paisu? Is it over? Can I wrap the board? Okay. Next point about endoplasmic reticulum. The chart is over. Some extra points about endoplasmic reticulum you have to know. Okay, another two words, luminal or extraluminal, right? So extraluminal kunkhini, junkhini bahirot thakibo the cytoplasm area, that is called extraluminal, and inside content to ki boli kom luminal. One point about ER. Next is we have to talk about types of ER. When do you have the next class? 6:30. Okay, we can do up till 6, I think. Okay, ekin likha, next likha types of ER. Is this over? Okay, likhi lo. जार जार होइसे टाइप्स ऑफ ER लिखा. Over. Is the diagram over? Over. Next, a chart RER, SER divide kora by SER, RER. Eto. Okay. Bears, BEARS. Ba has ribosomes likhileo hobo. Okay. Have you heard the word sperosomes? Sperosomes are also called as plant lysosomes because lysosome is a characteristic of an animal cell and it is absent in case of a plant cell. What is the function of a lysosome? Janu ne? Lysosomes are also called as suicidal bag, no? So, tahator bhitor ki hoy? They are nothing but globular structure. Inside that sac-like structure, they have enzymes, and these lysozymic enzymes come ki যে waste product of the cell to naikya kori diye ba dissolve kori diye. So, this is the activity more commonly seen in case of animal cell, but in case of plant cells also lysosomal activities are carried. Kintu kune carry koribo? Lysosomes are absent. So, they have plant lysosomes called as sperosomes, right? So, sperosomes kune form kore? SERA. But this point is very important, primary lysosomes. So, when we will study about lysosomes, we will know that lysosomes are of three types: primary lysosome, secondary lysosome or tertiary lysosome, right? Ekdom first formed lysosome is called as what? Primary lysosome. Who forms the primary lysosome? It is the RER that forms the primary lysosome. Primary lysosome combines with something and forms secondary lysosomes. Right. So, প্ৰথমতে যোনটো লাইসোসোম ফৰ্ম কৰে তাক আমি কি বুলি কম প্ৰাইমাৰী কোনে ফৰ্ম কৰে RER ফৰ্ম কৰে সেকেন্ডাৰী লাইসোসোম কি বস্তু primary lysosome that was formed at the beginning mixes with the food particles or the particles that enter inside the cell forms a body, that body is called as secondary lysosomes. Pisot ami korim. I think this is all for today, right? In the next class we are going to continue with ER and then with Golgi bodies. So, kunkita point important monot rakhiba, point number 3 and point number 5. Do you have any doubts or can I wind up the class? Online students doubts ase niki? Okay. Thank you.